So, how long after all that was the situation with Suge?
The situation with Suge was in 2014.
Okay. So that's one of the most recent things on our list of things to talk about.
You go with the bullshit.
Well, you know, I got a nice little list here, you know. But okay, so you go to a party. Mm-hmm. Under what conditions did you go to the party? It was you were just going to have a good time, or? And what kind of party was it?
It was the VMAs. It was the VMAs. The VMAs. It was Chris Brown's party.
Okay.
And I know all of them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I have a cool relationship with, you know, a lot of the artists. You know, like I said, French I know from before he was signed.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When they were doing the DVDs and shit, or whatever the case may be out there, I met him through Ja, which was one of Akon's managers at the time. He's from Brooklyn. So, like, I had a lot of the relationships that I have with these artists is before these niggas was signed. You know what I'm saying? And so I had this relationship with just from moving around, doing my own shit, whatever I was doing. You know?
Right.
And so, yeah, I ended up going to the party and, hey.
Somebody shot Suge?
Yeah, I guess he made somebody mad.
Right. And you had nothing to do with this?
Nope.
You weren't around it?
I was there. I was at the party.
But did you see it, or were you like close to it, or were you completely
I don't
uninvolved?
know where it happened at in the club. All I know is I got accused of it.
Right.
You know? I don't know.
So did you get accused of it immediately, or did you get accused like later on?
Nah, they came like maybe like 3 months later.
Really?
Yeah. Raided the spot. Took me to jail.
What kind of evidence do they have?
They ain't had no evidence. They had hearsay. They said they had he say, she say.
If it was at a crowded party, wouldn't there be a bunch of witnesses to say that you were doing something else, or that you, like, they would have to have a bunch of eyewitnesses, right?
I mean,
I don't know.
Shit, I don't know. Shit, they didn't. I guess whoever shot him, they don't have him either. So I guess didn't nobody see it.
So what happened to those charges?
They end up dismissing that and charging me with felon with a firearm, because when they raided the spot, they found a gun that had nothing to do with nothing. No, nothing on it. And because I was a convicted felon from when I was 16, I had to go do time for that firearm.
And so you knew that you weren't supposed to have that gun, but it was just basic self-defense shit?
Basic, just having a gun. We in L.A.
Right.
I'll never carry a gun to use it. But you got motherfuckers out here robbing people, doing shit. You know what I'm saying?
Did you know Suge before that night?
Yeah, I know him.
Did you get along?
Yeah, we were cool. I mean, we didn't have a relationship, but we were cool. And, you know, see each other, basically, hey, what's up, how you doing? What's the name?
Interesting. Crazy. Okay, but then you ended up having to do that little time or whatever.
Yeah.
And did that feel like just a huge step backwards in your life?
It definitely was a huge step back, because I hadn't been in trouble in so long.
What was it, like 2 years, you said?
That I had to do?
Yeah.
No, I only had to do a year.
Oh, okay.
But I hadn't been in trouble in 15, 16 years.
And you're getting at this, because when you went to prison the first time, you weren't used to shit. Now you're used to living a good life and being around nice shit, right?
Yeah. So it was and I didn't the having shit wasn't really the main thing.
Right. But just even being comfortable.
The politics of having to go back in there and turn into somebody that I wasn't anymore.
Really?
Yeah. Now I got to go deal with politics, because I can't go and say I'm not from anywhere.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't go in jail and say, and somebody say, hey, where you from? I can't be like, well, I don't gangbang.
Right.
Now I'm back in gangbang mode.
And you hadn't been there necessarily for a while?
I hadn't been there in a while. I hadn't been there in a while.
Is there any degree of seniority in that environment, or do you get respect because people know that you've been around for a long time, or are you able to get into that sort of like OG mentor role?
So, I don't grow none of this, right?
Ever.
So when I was there, it was growing, but this don't grow.
Right.
So now I look like OG. So I was OG. Niggas like, what's up, OG? All this shit gone. I got this. So I'm looking hella old. So I was like, yeah, I'm OG.
Was that fucking with your self-image?
Hell no. I'm glad, because the youngsters in there is like, where you from? You from? Oh yeah, I need that. Run that real quick. Yeah.
Even to you?
No, I'm just saying, like,
right.
You know what I mean? Like, in general, like another young nigga, they pressing.
Yeah.
Older niggas, they don't really press like that. You know what I'm saying? To be the older niggas talking, if you know you need that, I'll get that to you. But, you You know what I'm saying? It'd be like the younger niggas. So no matter what, the young niggas is like, oh, what's up, OG? Where you from? It wasn't really the aggressive, like cuz our blood, where you from? You know what I'm saying? To another young nigga. So because this didn't grow and this did, I was OG.
But it makes it's like a disguise. Your hair being fucked up just make you look like way older. People just kind of.
I'm glad.
Fuck, that's crazy.
I'm glad.
No, I've been there too because like I used to shave my head. I would start shaving the front, and then you just look in the mirror and you're like, oh fuck, like it's like a screenshot of what like 10 years of hairline withdrawal is gonna look like.
Hell yeah.
Fuck. How good you feel when you got out from doing that little bid?
I mean, shit, it felt good to get out of jail.
Touch the grass again?
It was a setback, but, I am who I am, so it's like I'm always going to push forward, I think about it sometimes and it'd be like, damn, I feel like, I got held back, and it seemed like every time, it's just like even with the dollar thing, it's like I'm there, I'm like, I'm right here, we about to go, you know what I'm saying? And then he get killed. Then I'm doing other stuff, and then it's like, okay, I'm on my way, this is about to happen. Right. Boom, then this shit happens. You know what I'm saying? And it just seemed like every time I get to that point, it's like a roadblock. But then I just get up, like, fuck it, I just gotta keep going.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, guys, we want to thank you so much for getting us to 100,000 subscribers right here on the Clips channel. If you want to support, please click that subscribe button. We're trying to get to 200K. Thank you so much.